Okay, we're gonna get started for the 10-10 meditation. Before I start the music and begin, I want to just show you guys real quick the crystals I'm using, because I know some of you like to know that type of thing. I'll be using these for the energy and for the ASMR purposes. So I have a selenite plate that I'll be using. Oh my gosh, I forgot what he's made of. Obviously black. From the texture, I want to say, no, you know what? I think he's black tourmaline. A black tourmaline raven, I believe. I felt guided to him as a protector. This is an organite Lyran piece. It has a whole bunch of different crystals in it, encased in organite, by Bell's Wing and Bell. Oh, it is Bell's Wing and Bell. That she channeled during the Lionsgate portal a couple years ago, or created during the Lionsgate portal. This dragon is obsidian. You guys, the cutest crystal penguin I have ever seen in my life that I didn't know that they made, that I found by accident and had to have, that I just got. That's why I'm so excited, because I just got him. I absolutely adore him. You can find similar on Etsy. There's no two alike, but you can find similar on Etsy. This quartz that I want to say spirit quartz. For some reason, I'm not remembering names right now. This is a, once again, names not working. What is it called? The stones with the holes in them. Oh my gosh. It's gone. Completely gone. I got it from Ireland. It is from an, wait, is it from an Irish shore? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's from an Irish shore. Hagstone. And the whole, this is a normal stone that they painted green to make it a little bit more aesthetically appeasing, but the whole is created by water, and they're considered protective as well because of how the ocean and the elements have come together and worked on it. This dragonfly with, this is a special kind of jade found in the mountains in China. It's hard to pronounce, so I'm not even gonna try. This little elephant, that I don't remember what he's made of. He might be, I don't think he's selenite, but I can't think of what is this color. I'm telling you, names are not working tonight for some reason. Anyway, and he is broken. I think I got him that way. I know I got him that way because I know I didn't break him. I think he was one of those, like, from a shop that was selling damaged pieces. And I don't know, I just adore him for some reason. I feel he brings wisdom. This is a tektite, which is a meteorite type of piece. I don't know that it has a specific name, other than the only thing that I know is that it's, you know, from outer space. So this is a prophecy stone also, if I recall correctly. Why is my memory not working today? Oh my gosh. I just got these ametrines. I actually had a vision. I was meditating and I had a vision of my twin flame and I. We were meditating together in the vision. We were doing healing work together, and pink fire started coming out of our hands with the energy work we were doing, and I felt drawn to ametrine because of it, because ametrine is a naturally formed combination of amethyst and citrine that, I mean, you can buy them synthetic, but I always try and buy authentic. I don't like to buy synthetic usually. There's only certain special pieces that are literally only synthetic, like the blue sandstone on my ring. But anyway, so there's a mine in Bolivia that a Spanish explorer discovered. Well, he was also exploring the village, and he fell in love. That the story really drew me in, and I feel that I'm connected to it through past lives. But so he fell in love with like the princess of the village, the indigenous princess, and they got married, and they were gifted with this mine with ametrine, and it's like, it's the primary source of ametrine in the world, and he ended up bringing a bunch of it back to the Spanish royalty, like as a gift. And so I felt drawn to get ametrine straight from that mine. And they sent this rose quartz, the shop sent this rose quartz along with the ametrine. And then lastly, this Herkimer diamond that I just got is not actually a diamond. It's called a Herkimer diamond because of the, it has to do with like the quality and the qualities of it being similar to how they rate diamonds. I don't remember exactly what I read about that. And it's from Herkimer County or something like that in New York. But anyway, in case you were wondering, because I found that curious when I got it recently. And I have to say, out of all of the crystals that I have ever bought off of Etsy, this was one of the most powerful. Like, I could literally feel it affecting my vibration from holding it when I first got it. Now it's more attuned to me, so I don't feel as much of a difference. But out of all the crystals I've gotten from Etsy, I think that this one's actually probably the most, no, you know what? The galactic ones were more powerful. The tektites like this were more, or equally, either equally or more powerful. I also have a small little locket that has tiny ones, like it has moldavite, Libyan glass, and some other different types of tektites. Anyway, so those are the crystals I'm going to use. I'm going to use sage spray in the beginning. When we do the cloak cocoon for protection, I'm going to use exorcism spray that I've had since one of the first demon extractions in my case, just to make sure everything's clear when we're establishing the protections. When we are cutting any cords and closing out any cycles that are ready to be closed out, I'm going to use transmutation spray as well to help clear out the energies. I'll use that also when we're clearing out the energy disturbances or blockages when we do the body scan. Okay, so that's the plan. That's what I'm going to use, because I don't want to talk too much other than the meditation while I'm doing it. Like, I feel I don't want to disrupt the flow by stopping to say, this is what I'm using now. So that's why I wanted to explain it first. Okay. Okay, let's get started. Close your eyes. Make sure you're comfortable, ready to last for a little while. If you need to pause and run to the bathroom real quick, now is definitely the time to do that. When you're ready, we're going to take some deep breaths in and out to get into a calm, meditative state. In and out. When you're exhaling, we're going to just allow yourself to release any sound that wants to come out, okay? So, in and out. In and out. We're holding a little bit when we breathe in. Breathe in. And out. And one more time. Breathe in. And out. I command, declare, and decree that we are surrounded by the names. Oh my gosh. I command, declare, and decree that we are surrounded by the guardians of the Great White Brotherhood, only of the highest light and for our highest best, 100% of the time. I command, declare, and decree that we are only connecting with Divine Father, Divine Mother, Source Energy, and our higher selves from at least the 5D or higher, all only of the highest light and for our highest best, 100% of the time. So you may see yourself, and if you want your twin flame with you as well, you may see yourselves lying in a bed, in your bed, and your bodies may be drifting off to sleep, but your spirits, your higher selves, are lifting out of your bodies while your bodies rest, staying connected to your bodies with the silver cord, and traveling up into a wormhole that is bringing your spirits to a special space through a portal into the halls of Amenti above the Great Pyramid of Giza. So right now you may see yourself traveling there. And you can take a moment to allow yourself to explore visually what's around you as you're traveling to the halls of Amenti. And as you're arriving there, you're going to find yourself surrounded by your spirit team, your personal spirit team and soul family who have come to greet you. Most definitely, This includes any family, friends, or beings who were with you or worked with you during any lifetimes connected to ancient Egypt and Atlantis. You may find yourself surrounded by bloodline, earthly, soul family, loved ones. Some you may recognize from this lifetime. Some you may not recognize, but you just have an intuitive knowing that they are ancestral or earthbound family. You may also discover that some of your star family, soul family, are here as well. And they can be from any star system. We know that the Sirians are with us, and Orions, the Lyrans, Pleiadians, and Arcturians, I feel, are all definitely with us. And you may sense more or see more as well. As you are connecting with your soul families of all types and varieties, maybe even just spirit guide families for you, spirit guides who have been with you through many lifetimes and continue to guide you now. Allow yourself to receive any information they may want to share with you. I'm sensing, in addition, you may also have some spirit animals with you as well. Our soul families don't have to just be human or galactic. They can be elementals, such as spirit animals too. Many times, the spirit animals that come to greet us carry great wisdom and insight that automatically gets downloaded into our minds. Okay, let's go ahead and start to identify any cords that are ready to be cut and removed, or any cycles that are ready to be closed out. So you may start to see, as you are interacting with your soul family, you may start to see cords that are coming out of you that start glowing if they are ready to be released. These cords can be relationship cords, soul contract cords to people. And some of these may be people in this lifetime. Some of these may be people in past lives that still carry a hold over you, whether they're in your lives now or not. They may have come in briefly and left, or the energy just may be that potent that the karmic cycle from them is still exerting some control over you. Some of these cords may also be connecting to places, or places as in cities, or places as in structures, homes, places of work, places of worship, temples, anything similar, and to situations that have been karmic cycles that have repeated themselves over many lifetimes. So allow your mind to expand and see all of the possibilities of what may be being highlighted for you right now. Identify the cords as they are lighting up and showing you it's time. If you feel guided to, if your spirit team is guiding you to, you may be presented with a staircase that you can walk down, travel to a specific moment in time, whether it's in this lifetime or another, so that you can actually see what it is you're removing. It's not necessarily necessary to see each and every situation, but if you feel guided to, you can allow yourself to follow those pathways and those staircases as you are cleansing these cords. So take a few moments to gather all of your insights and everything that you're releasing. You're gathering it all up together, gathering the cords into your arms, your hands or your arms, depending on how many there are, how easily you can hold them or not. Some cords may be thicker for stronger relationships, and some cords may be thinner for weak relationships. So continue to gather your cords together. We're going to take a few moments to explore all of this, not rush the process. We're cleansing the energy from these cords, these contracts. These lifetimes and these situations. might be cutting the cords now if you're ready to. Go at your own pace. I'm going to keep cleansing them. Transmute any lower energies related to them. And now what you're gonna do, you have the cords in one hand or arm, however you need to hold them, and you through your other hand, I want you to visualize, instead of being at a campfire or something like that, the flame is going to come out of your hand. Just spontaneously, the flame will spark and rise up from your hand. As it's going to assist you in clearing fully, 100%, clearing and transmuting those cords and cycles to the light, fully releasing them, no longer having any power over you or control over your life, taking away your sovereignty any longer. For this, I am using the ametrine and rose quartz because we are transmuting these cords through the power of unconditional divine love. We are releasing in forgiveness with no regrets, no negative energy, no struggle. And we are releasing these people, these places, these situations for their highest good, for their highest timeline, as well as our own. And as we are doing this, we are also going to connect with our higher selves, integrate more fully with our higher selves, and allow them to guide them to as well, if it's in their soul journey, to follow that path for their higher timeline. So take a few more moments to finish that process of clearing those cords, using the flame from your hand. What color is your flame? What color spontaneously combusted out of your hands? Take note of that, as it could have some meaning as well for you. And completely clear away those cords, follow them back to where they connect to you, and make sure that you don't see any remnants left over or any off in the distance as they connect on the other end as well. And as you finish this process, you see a pillar of light coming down from the higher frequencies, higher dimensions, shining onto you, that is coming from your higher self as a blessing for completing these cycles and receiving higher upgrades and integration of your own higher self and light body into your 3D, 4D self. Okay, so now your soul family is leading you over to a special quartz cocoon for you to lay down in. And as you get comfortable in this cocoon, they close it up. So that you're completely sealed in, wrapped in quartz, absorbing these crystalline energies. First and foremost, we are encasing your crystalline quartz with a layer of protection. So we're going to establish spray, releasing any negative energies or negative entities or trickster spirits or implants or anything like that. And a group of black dragons are now encircling your cocoon, sealing it in many layers of a combination of black crystals, obsidian, black tourmaline, shungite, onyx, and any others that you feel guided to use. And they are creating a thick, impenetrable layer upon layer upon layer upon layer of protection around you for this month through to Halloween, to get you through safely without any psychic attacks or spiritual attacks from lower energy beings or people. In addition to cleansing and clearing your energy of what may have already been around you. So let's fortify that layer of protection, calling in the angels and the ascended masters of the Great White Brotherhood to make sure that this layer or these layers of protection are 1000% secure and sealed. And we command the angels and ascended masters to remain vigilant, surrounding you permanently throughout this month through to the 1111 portal. Okay, so now we're going to go through a body scan. The Arcturians are surrounding us now. to assist in this process. We are starting with from the root chakra. You may feel guided to use your physical hands now as well while we are doing this. So you're going to start at your root chakra, which is at the base of your spine. Feel the energy. And if you feel any blockages or disturbances, you will feel guided to pull them out or move them away or release them. Just see how it comes through for you. Each person is a little different in their gifts. So feel how it comes through for you. I am using myself as a proxy for everyone. So I am just going to be continually moving the energy. You focus on what you're feeling for your body. And if you don't feel like you need to remove any more blockages or disturbances, then you can infuse your chakras with golden healing energy, golden healing crystalline light energy. You can visualize your chakras lighting up and getting brighter and brighter and brighter, casting out anything that is not meant to be there, whether that's physical pains, traumas, wounds, or spiritual. And as you feel ready, you can move up to your sacral chakra. You may feel actual physical tweaks, nudges, releases of any kind as you work through each chakra center. And moving up to the solar plexus chakra, the center of your stomach. So far, this feels like the weakest point for me because this year has been a focus on claiming our sovereignty and standing in our power as our true selves. So that comes from confidence and security within our solar plexus. So anyone who may still be having trouble doing that may feel energy blockages or disturbances here. And so we're pulling those out and releasing them and infusing that strong, positive, golden healer quartz energy into our solar plexuses. And when you're ready, come up to your heart. Our heart chakras can carry many wounds. Many of you, if not most of you or us, may see your heart chakras surrounded by walls. And now is the time to break those walls down. Now is the time to start cracking at them. Start breaking through those walls around your heart chakras. And break through. Kick them down. And let's transmute any wounded energy that is coming out as you break through. As you break through those walls around your heart chakras. And infuse those heart chakras with rose quartz, crystalline energy. Fill them up, fill your heart chakras up with rose quartz, pink, bright light energy that's so bright that it's blinding you, that nothing can stand up to it. And that rose quartz pink light just bursts through and breaks through the walls around your heart without even having a choice. And then we're moving up to the throat chakra. This is the second weak point connected with the solar plexus, because the strength and the confidence from the solar plexus is to speak and live our truth through our throat chakras. And when we don't have that confidence and when we feel weak and not in our sovereignty is when we struggle to live and breathe and speak our truths, follow our life purpose paths, follow our soul purpose paths, and live the life we are meant to lead instead of following the conditioning from our families and society and religion and culture. So we are infusing, we are actually first, we are removing and pulling out any blocked, stuck, stagnant energy, negative affirmations, negative self-talk, or limiting beliefs that have been silencing you and stopping you from saying all that you need to say to stand up for yourself and in important relationships. We're removing all of that. And we're going to infuse your throat chakra with bright white light quartz and amazonite blue energy. And now we are going to come up to our third eye and crown chakras. We'll combine them. They're intricately connected anyway. You are connecting, you're opening up the pathways to your higher self, expanding your third eye, open up your intuition and your connection to your higher self, and expanding the crown chakra as well. The penguin is quartz. Let's use that up here. As you expand the crown chakra, it is helping you to understand the spiritual perspectives and concepts as you're integrating the higher wisdom and knowledge through your awakening process. If you feel any blockages, let's also release those real quick. And one more time, infuse bright light energy and see that pillar of light coming down again from the higher dimensions, helping you connect to your higher self and to your spirit team. All this time, the Arcturians have been assisting in this process, so you may have felt them working on you as well. You may have also felt other star beings who are your soul family assisting too. Allow yourself to be open to whoever has come to assist. So now, before we shift onto our higher timelines, let's take a moment to absorb any energy recalibrations that we need right now after clearing our bodies, integrating all of the upgrades and light codes that humanity and Earth have been receiving since the beginning of the eclipse gateway, and anything else that you may have personally received during this time. So to guide this calibration for yourself, you may see all of the Arcturians, angels, and other beings surrounding you in your cocoon, and you are going to take your hands and just, they are doing this along with you, and you are bringing your hands gradually down from head to toe now, and just sweeping this, consider it a wave of light frequencies that are balancing out your energies as we go. Things may have been chaotic in your body from everything going on the last couple months. And then the clearing we just did So now we are balancing all of those energies, recalibrating ourselves to the higher frequencies that we have been downloading and upgrading. Okay, so you are now laying in your cocoon. You don't need to get up for this. However, telepathically, your higher self, and if you're a twin flame, your higher self and your twin flame's higher self are telepathically showing you your options right now. You are ready for a timeline jump, and the choices are being presented to you as you are relaxed in your cocoon. It may be choice A versus choice B. Maybe it's 3, 4, or more choices. But the different options are being shown to you and presented to you for you to evaluate with the guidance of your spirit team and your higher self. Your higher self may be nudging you towards a specific path that is your highest timeline for your life purpose, for union with your twin flame, and all of the blessings you are meant to receive. But sometimes people aren't ready yet, or they still have some healing to work through, or they want to follow a specific path for a specific reason, still working through some life purpose factors, still opening up gifts, still learning about themselves. There can be many reasons, whether through stubborn free will or simply not being ready yet, that maybe you're not ready for that highest timeline yet. Maybe you want to take the long way instead of the short way. Maybe you don't know that you want to do that, but you need to do that in the physical 3D because your mind and your body in the 3D are not ready yet. So you are being presented with your options, and one of those is your highest timeline with your limitless divine potential unlocked if you are ready to open yourself to receiving it. So take a moment to review your options and make your choice for where you are ready to go next. And when you make that choice, you will feel your spirit team moving your cocoon over to that pathway, that road, that energetic highway, if you will, and aligning you with the next steps on that pathway of your choosing. So take a moment and review your choices, make your selection, and allow your spirit team to align you to that path onto it. as you are moved in your cocoon onto your path, you will see the path, any cloudiness or haziness on the path clearing ahead, because now it's your chosen path. And you're not getting out of your cocoon, because that's your protection cocoon for now, but it's going to start moving along the path, okay? It's just going to start floating down it, and maybe you'll start to see hints or visions of premonitions of what's next, or you may start to have other signs or guidance appear or come to you from, you've already been speaking with your spirit team, but if anyone else has anything else to say or throw out there, now's the time. Now's the time, Spirit. You are on your way, you're headed down your path, moving in that direction of your choosing, and now is the time for any other insights or gifts to assist you on your way. So allow yourself to be open to receiving them as you go, and you can start embarking on this new chapter, new adventure, new stage of your journey. And take as long as you like. But as you start to set out, you're also going to return to your physical body and allow these upgrades and timeline shifts to integrate into the physical now. Take note of any gifts you may have received as you've started embarking on this pathway. Take note of any guidance, wisdom, or insights being shared with you, or any visuals that maybe you're meant to remember and take into your awake state. Follow the silver cord back into your body. And that was Sebastian giving you a cue that when you're ready, go ahead, open your eyes, and come back into yourself. Centered and thanking Spirit for their healing and blessings throughout this transmission.